Welcome to HATV. I'm Scott, and today we have Rhonda with us, Rhonda Malkmus.
Hi, great to be here.
Rhonda is co-founder of Hallelujah Acres and the, shall we say, the founder of the Women's Retreat, which is coming up October 20th to the 22nd here at Hallelujah Acres. And this is the 11th year, is that correct?
Absolutely, and I'm so excited that we're going to have a great program again this year.
Wonderful. And I know that when it first started here at Hallelujah Acres, everybody believed in it and it was going to go like gangbusters.
Everybody but George.
Tell us a bit about how that started.
I had a wonderful idea. It said, George, we need to capture the women's interest in diet and lifestyle, because if we capture the women, we'll get the men and the children. Mm-hmm. And I said, we need to have a women's retreat so they can come and learn these good things. He said, oh, women won't travel all across the United States to come to Hallelujah Acres. And the very first women's retreat that we ever did was the biggest event we had ever held up to that time.
Wow. And today it's still the biggest event on our calendar, pretty much.
I think so.
It is. So speaking of that, this year we have several great guests coming. First of all, who do we have coming that people would know?
We have Dr. Pam Popper, and I think you can tell us a little bit about her.
Yeah, Dr. Pam Popper was featured in our latest magazine, Health News, this one right here with Audrey Lee on the front cover. And Pam is a nutritionist, she's a naturopath, and she's an author. She's just written a brand new book, and the name of that book is Solving America's Healthcare Crisis. So you know that this is going to be one great talk she's going to give at the Women's Retreat.
Yes, she lines up with us pretty much right down the line, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to have her come, because it's nice to get somebody from the medical profession to reaffirm what we're doing at Hallelujah Acres.
That's right, and she's actually also in a new documentary you may have seen or heard about called Forks Over Knives. Right. She is part of that film, and you'll see her in that, and I believe it's coming out on DVD very soon. Who else do we have coming this year?
Well, we have some really unique people coming. We have Joanne Cash. Have you ever heard of Joanne Cash?
Of Johnny Cash fame, is that the same one?
His sister.
Oh, I see, okay.
And she's an elderly young lady of 78, and she's going to be joining us and performing for us at the Women's Retreat. I'm excited about that.
And then we also understand we have someone, an expert on depression. Who is that?
Yes, Susie Jose. And the reason she's an expert on depression is because she's recovered from depression on the Hallelujah diet. And wow. She has quite a testimony, and I think the ladies will be thrilled to know there is hope when the doctor says there is no hope and you have the problems that she's had in the past.
April Tunsky has had her own struggles as well. She is an expert on vaccines. What is her background?
Her background is that she unfortunately lost a child to childhood vaccinations and began to research into what is in vaccinations. And her knowledge is something that I believe every mother should know.
Undoubtedly, that's her passion. She'll bring a
very much so.
Good message. Okay.
Yes.
So we have all these people. You'll be speaking as well?
I'll be speaking a little. George will be speaking. Couldn't have a women's retreat without George. And Paul and Ann will be speaking. Mm-hmm. And some of the folks know about Paul and Ann from the DVDs and the videos that they've done. And I'm excited that they'll be speaking. Tim and Anita Koch from the Lifestyle Center will be doing the culinary food prep this year.
Oh, that'll be good.
So they have a lot of followers out there, and I'm excited that they're going to be coming and joining us this year.
And Olin Idol is doing something on children this year. Is that right?
We try to get Olin to speak every year because he's been with us for almost from the beginning. And this year his topic is Our Children's Stolen Future. And I'm excited to hear what he's got to say about that. He's a very studied man, and we're blessed to have him.
Who do we have coming for musical guests this year?
The Lees, they were here last year, and they do a beautiful job. They're a couple that travel all over and sing in churches, and I think they will, in addition to Miss Cash, they'll be doing the singing at most of the opening of the events.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, well, you heard it here first. The Women's Retreat for Hallelujah Acres, the 11th anniversary, October 20th to 22nd. Now, right now, you have an opportunity to get in at a lower cost. It's kind of our early bird registration, and that goes through October 1st. The price is $129. After that, it's $159. So if you have not gotten your tickets yet, get them now. You can get them at hacres.com. And, or you can call our number at 800-915-9355. Thank you for joining us today, Rhonda. It's been a pleasure.
My privilege.
And we hope to see you at the Women's Retreat.
Yes, we do.